with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, open spaces. And a little more space open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
What a nice run there. And from the beginning of time, Michigan football has been synonymous with running the football. You can think back to Tyrone Wheatley, Anthony Thompson.
Ernie on the Jets. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
So now it's 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Pulls it in, it's Haynes. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
They will score! Touchdown, Wolverine!
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lewis. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined. The quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
This crowd full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
So you could not say that.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
I think moving forward on third down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. Start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys. They've got way too much speed. You saw it right there.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the back in motion. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Quick completion on the out. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. There he goes. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown time.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Back to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Marshall. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Keene. Throws to the wideout. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
That ball hit him right in a bad spot, right in the hands. Really unfortunate he didn't come down with that.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Simpson. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. They get to him as he throws. He makes a catch. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a 1st down, and they've got to show this urgency. Miller with the ball. Finding an escape route. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now the play fake. And the defense got him at the 27. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And here in the 2nd quarter, we remain all knotted up.
Sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Pocket breaking down. Buys a little time with his feet. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Wolverines will kick it off to start the 2nd half. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw at Simpson. Fires to the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Not the 2nd half start they'd hoped for. Made that play and was hoping to make another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the miss missed timing.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in, it's Haynes. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Wolverines will hustle to the line. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Fires left. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that.
Turning it on. It's a seam wide open. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
What a great play call offensively. Taking the shot, you flip the field, and now you better get those red zone play calls ready and dialed up.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep...
Touchdown, Alabama! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And right down the middle.
It was wrong. Like, all the stuff that he got on the game, yeah, they just put their friends. But all the stuff that you can do, like playing in the forest and like.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. See what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Picked off. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
That's a bad decision by the quarterback. In that area of the field, you have got to be careful. If the guy's not wide open, you've got to throw that football away because not only are you getting it picked off, but he's returning it now down close to your goal line and setting his offense up in great field position.
Calls his own number. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room 25. He's brought down to the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking for a man. It's Keene. Finds his man. It's Marshall. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. And the Wolverines are in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Offense changing the play. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. They'll try to run for it. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Wolverines are rolling down the field. To the air on first down. Throwing right. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
I mean, what a great route on the wide receiver. You talk about leaving everybody in the dust. I mean, he left everybody behind him, runs the corner route, and to be honest, I mean, there is nobody stopping him.
Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's going for the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Michigan. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your parents.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Now on the option. Now the pitch. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've set the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that, too. They tackle him, and they get him on the ground.
No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride.
And that receiver had nobody around. That has got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Toss to the outside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Direct snap. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
But see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He's out of bounds at the 25-yard line, gets it right back to the touchback position, and the offense will take over. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Keene. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit, because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
And back to the air on 2nd down. The throw. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a hit. Takes a hit as he fires. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle? Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. This juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
Right on target this time. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Fires toward the end zone. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line.
Such a hard position to be successful in when you know you need 2 scores and it's under 2 minutes. The defense, look at them. Great job playing pass, understanding the situation, breaking on the football, and ending this football game.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
And now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team just, they find their way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
I may not get too familiar with this on their way up, man.
From here for David Pollack and Jesse Palmer,
this segment brought to you by Boost Mobile. Ain't no Boost Mobile. We tapped in for sure. We're going to dive into some detail about some people who put in work, man, that may not make the team, may not be where you think they might go, but you know, so they deserve to be honored for sure, man. So Judah Mint, show some love to my dog, 26 P's yesterday. He's been showing some promise, man. I've been watching their games, both games. He's been real successful so far, I've seen, man. But he was cooking yesterday. Well up the Dre. Okay, straight hand off. Slow these. Shot a two-hand floater.
They kept on the same play a couple times. They quite really well as well. They look steep down there. Rough boy. They spots. Today, you got that hand off it. Yeah, they look real steep now.
Hey. I like the shit out this move right here. My boy had 26. Show me some more. Here we go. And one. Didn't want to see true jump. Oh, that's crazy right there.
Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Rebels will put two in the weather to crank us up. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
They get to Vegas for sure. Yeah, shout out to them for getting a dub. The Heat in the Warriors, 93-79. Lil Ware got a little bit of rest, man. We're going to save him up for Summer League as well. And the Jazz took care of the Thunder yesterday, 86-82. AJ Mitchell had 19 and 8. Will Clayton had 20 and 4. Kowalski, you got 18 and 15. Homeboy out there putting up numbers. They got some rest going to Vegas as well. Lakers took care of the Spurs yesterday, 89-88. Darius Bazley had 27-13. Dog Connect, man. Looking solid, man. The 25 piece. Load up the Drake. We'll be looking for you, my boy. Yeah, you know, back you gonna knock that. Yeah, it's crazy. He's back hooping again. I can see that. For sure.
Scanning the field, it's Flagway. The short hands, it's Wilson. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. The Gators want to crank the tempo. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab, it's ball. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. Oh, he can't hang on
Killing Tigers, Yankees took care of the Mariners, built to ass. 10-3 against the Mariners, you know what time it is. The Yankees on here, and on the Drake, Aaron Judge, number 35.
Last
We got
play,
to
it's
go
an
to a game
example of
where he
a quarterback trying to predetermine
and he
who he
gonna
wants
get you a
to throw
souvenir for
to.
sure.
Instead of letting the
Boom,
defense
yeah.
dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. He's got an open man. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Gators are moving quickly down the field.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And the Gators had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Caught in the backfield. It's Harvey. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's got it on the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wallace. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they got it at the 42.
After watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get
Now
him
the
nice
guy,
positive.
hey, you know what's funny? Dixon, he was just like, hey man, we trying to get the Barry Bonds jersey out. And you forget. Make sure he gets contact.
As they come to the line.
So, shout out to Barry Bonds. 73. I already hit 73, man.
Flips it out on the screen. And after the stop,
as
is going to put a bow
10-2.
on this first quarter.
Wallace took care of the Reds 12-2. Belt to ass. Dang. Took care of the Cubs 8-1. The Brewers took care of the Dodgers 3-1. The Royals defeat the Pirates 4-3. And the Blue Jays continued a 10-game win streak. But Belt to ass the White Sox yesterday 6-1. Cardinals defeated the Nationals 4-2.
So they go
Guardians
back to
defeated the
work after the
Astros
break, and it is
10-6.
third down.
Rangers whooped the sleeves off the Angels yesterday 13-1.
Just keep
They took care of
slinging
the
it.
Diamondbacks yesterday in a bad game 1-0.
Makes the grab.
Giants took care of the Phillies 4-3.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his
See more and more of
tracks.
these in the parks, man. You gotta be fast as hell. He's in wheels.
Out of there.
He knew.
On
Walk
fourth
off.
down, they'll
In the
pass
park,
for it.
home run. That is crazy.
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks.
This dude
And they
got
wrap him
the
up, but not
That's a
before
terrible.
he's got enough for the
That was
first
terrible
down.
break. Good
Really
night.
good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by
Walk off
seeing
in
the
a park
defense.
home run.
Understand
Day,
that they're
sir.
dropping
That's
back.
crazy.
They're taking away
That's
most
fine.
things. All right, get the ball to my running
Yeah,
back.
that's
He can make
crazy that he
plays
hyped
after he
like that,
catches
and they
it.
had to play
Nice
like
job by the
that.
quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Nobody got to go back.
And the Rebels have it
That
with a
is
first
crazy.
and
Shout out to
10.
him for sure. And last, certainly not least, man, the Athletics defeat the Braves. Shouldn't have won, but Louis Butler went
Wants to
crazy. Another
throw
in the
on
park
first
home
down.
run. Starting the game off.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds.
He was already out of there.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry
it's
about the
quiet,
passing
brother.
game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a
That
huge
is crazy.
explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism and he showed
That
you
is
he has the
crazy.
ability
Shout
to
out to
hurt you with his
Association. Y'all
legs.
think y'all played a softball after
The
about
Rebels will move the sticks.
Well, it's an offense that prides himself on being physical. No mystery there. You need 1 yard, turn around, hand it off, let him go to work.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. They'll snap it
Y'all
from
think
the
y'all get a
34
baseball?
on 1st and 10.
MLB said, all right. We'll go high school.
Wants to
Yeah,
throw.
really. I said a little more back though. I'm not able to do
Got his
that.
man quickly. Makes the tackle at the
I don't
23-yard line.
think y'all get it back. I don't think y'all get it
And
all.
enough for the first down.
I don't think you can. You want to go try it? Y'all want to try it?
Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
You think you get home? I know he can't hit out no B part, but he's crazy.
And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. And he's still running after the move. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
And this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but 3rd down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
He's got it. 1st down and more. Touchdown. Ole Miss. Made the grab and then gets rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good to finish things off. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
He averaged 16.
Back to throw, it's Lagway. Moving away from pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. And it'll be a short game.
He's not dumbass man.
And one of the things I love about this
Yeah, he
defense
definitely
is
got
their
him for a belt.
speed.
He lost
They
his
use
stomach.
coming into the game.
HWTC said he got the ugly signature shoe. Gotta be Vince Carter Pumas. Gotta be top 3. Yeah, the Vince Carter Pumas was disgusting. Starberries are up there. Steph Curry's. Those are disgusting. Oh,
Offense gets set for second down.
Terrible, bro. I thought they were scriptures.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock.
They try to make the 30 is just a man.
And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And he's got it inside the 35. He's loose. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Florida.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll call for the fair catch here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Simmons. He tries to take the top off. Reels it in down the left side. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They are perfect on 4th down so far in the first half. They'll try to make it 3 for 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab past the marker. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels!
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up.
Oh, they block it. He's got a chance to take this one back. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Dropping back, it's Lagway. Rushes on him. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Snags it on the right. He's loose. All the way down to the 24-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to get it out of your own territory. They love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Timeout by the defense as they're trying to ice this kicker. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Now up by 4 here in the third quarter. The Gators will kick it off to start the second half.
She can clearly pass the ball very, very well.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Sit down, don't shoot, go back to the basket. She was really good for her. Like she was like a guard. That's what somebody had
The
told me.
drive starts from their own 25-yard
see her
line.
moving like that, making play. Yeah.
They keep it on the ground to open the third. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot, he's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. It's so nice to have a target like that.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. The give to the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
Pressure is on the way.
I like some of these young players when rise in the league for sure. Last year we had what? 10 and 8?
10 and 8 as a rookie, that's pretty damn good. Especially when you trying to find your way. You still didn't have a double silver.
Still, well, that, and, you know what I'm saying? That team had a lot of turnover last year, too. They tried to get you off the team, but they were half a year. So, that's a little more. Okay, let's see it.
Welcome to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Houston ready to put it deep and get this game going. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Ncaa. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Stands in and takes the hit. Snatches it on the right. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, they knew it wasn't going to be easy against this defense throwing the football, right? They've got a pass rush. This quarterback was going to be under duress. He gets drilled, but he gets his first completion on the opening drive of the game. It's going to look like this the rest of the way.
Wants to go up top on first down. They've got the screen set up. Gets it inside the 10. Oh, a lot of space. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal.
We knew this offense wanted to come out here and let it rip through the air. This QB is in a beautiful rhythm early. Nice job with his footwork and his eyes, and he completes a big one there. Get this offense humming.
And the Bruins have it in scoring position on first and goal. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking downfield on first down. Looking for the goal line. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to run it in. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage.
Decision coming up here. I'm kicking a field goal, though, David. First drive of the game. You want to pay it off and just put some points up on it.
And see, I'd go for the touchdown because here's the thing. I'm going to make them go the length of the field, almost 100 yards. Even if I get stopped, I'm starting this game aggressive.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bruins!
Hey, man, if we're going to show up here and play this game, we're not kicking field goals early. We didn't come here to just lay up. They drive the field. They get it down fourth and goal. Field goal would have been easy. Head coach decides to go for it. The offense pays off the decision with a touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. Throws for the tight end. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete. And all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Gets it to him on the screen. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. A first down run on the doorstep. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cougars.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point splits the upright. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Ncaa setting up the screen. Lots of running room. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Bruins come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
To the air on first down. Quarterback extends the play. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9.
This offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw.
It'll be 3rd and long. They just keep firing. Got his man downfield. Across the 25, he's got room. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, UCLA.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is through, and they're on top by 7. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Makes the catch. It's Connors. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it up to 29. They'll give it to the back. There he goes. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up second and inches.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Looking to buy time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Power football with the run. The Cougars will move the sticks with the first down.
This is an offense that prides himself on being physical, so you need 1 yard. Just hand it off to your back and let him go to work.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a first down, and they've got to show this urgency. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run play action. Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Snagged in the middle. It's Broussard. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion. They'll try to move the chains on the ground.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cougar!
That's frustrating as a defense because you got to stop the run. There's a good chance they're running the football here in this situation, trying to punch it in the end zone. You're trying to go to the half with a little bit of momentum. This defense just couldn't make the play to get off the field.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive to the 25. To the air. It's Iamaleava. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to...
He'll take a deep shot here. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Bruins. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
And he tacks on the extra point. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Steps away. Outside the pocket, lets it go. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking for the end zone. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. The Bruins will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll return it. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Off play action. That's caught. It's Connors. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? To throw, it's Wegman. Pocket breaking down. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
This offense is done being patient. They're down on the scoreboard here. Now, early in their first possession in the third quarter, they're being aggressive. They're taking shots. They're trusting their playmakers outside to get it done. That time, the defense, really nice job forcing the incompletion. They were ready for it. This offense, though, they need to stay aggressive.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Trying to take it back. Running inside the 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, UCLA. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on first down. Keeps looking downfield. Uncorks one to the middle. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick six. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble.
I almost thought I had outside of this is catchy, and this will probably work. Do you think this would be the one to
Looking for a man. It's Wegman. Floating away. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. Third and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
Nice job by the defense there. You talk about when you have your foot on the neck of your opponent, you just keep the pressure down, right? You don't take it off. And with that opportunity on 4th down in their opponent's territory, you get the stop. You now get an opportunity here in the second half to build on your 2-possession lead.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He wants to change this route. Off play action on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Wegman. Right down the middle. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Fires to the right. It's complete. Smacks it with the stiff arm. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Trying play action. Bringing the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. It's a great feeling.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Quick completion on the out route. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Cougars come to the line in the hurry-up.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
And the Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Great example of how a 2nd half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. 1st half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. At the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the 2nd level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for a deep man. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
To the air, it's Wegman. Finds a man all alone. That's weird. They'll mark him a very productive play and a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Connors. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
And that is another first down for the offense. That's the end of the third quarter. UCLA 42, Houston 21.
They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Wants to keep it in the air. He's going for the big play. Hits him inside the 20, still going.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Going for 6. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip into the secondary and make that big play.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And the Bruins have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
They've got the lead, but here in the fourth quarter, it's starting to dwindle. And if they're going to hang on to this game, they've got to be able to run it. It's a really tough thing to do when the opponent knows exactly what you're going to do, but this is what you train for.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bruins.
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
And they'll try to tack on 2. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. On the run, still looking. throws to the back. He's got it. Two-point try is good as they build on this lead.
And it's more common to throw for the two-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice two-point conversion.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. He spins that thing down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. He wants a big play here late. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Wide open space. He's into plus territory. Knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
Throws to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with it now.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Under fire. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points in the scoreboard.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, it's Ncaa. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And they finally get to this guy, and he's electric. He's dynamic. He can make plays with his feet and scramble around. And I think they got used to it in the first half. And now, if they want to win this football game, they got to continue to catch that fast joker and get him on the ground.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's going to let it go. Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive. Pedal to the metal.
Fires to the middle. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Let's it fly. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Going up top. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And the defense gets the big third down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on fourth down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
On fourth down, looking to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, UCLA! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Someone say run out the clock. Someone say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
Looking to throw. Here comes the heat. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, here's the return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to pass, it's Wegman. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops.